Okay, we are live. Good luck. Let's start. We are live now. Go ahead. Mute your microphone, please. Yes.
Yes, madam. Shall I start the session?
Yes, we are live.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay. Fine. Thank you. Just a minute. I will share the screen.
Yes, please.
I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, great.
Thank you. And a great evening to one and all present here. Myself, Dr. Kirankumar Manivannan, Assistant Professor from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, SRM Ishwari Engineering College, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So I am very much excited about sharing these kind of informations to the common forum. Like today, we are going to discuss about the topic administration of ancient Tamil kings. So this topic is a little bit different when comparing with the normal topic what we are discussing so far. But anyway, we should know something about this because the people, those who are ruled the particular area or specific location or whatever it is, they demonstrated everything with a very much of clarity. So that thing we need to be addressed and witnessed by a lot of international audiences today. And before entering into the session, I would like to thank IIU, International Internship University. Actually, in a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit sir. He is a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist for the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. And personally, I would like to thank the team, IAU team, who contacted me regarding this session, because I would always excited to share these kind of information to the public as well as the students community. Because these kind of topics are apart from the syllabus, what we are learning in college or school, something. So these kind of topics are always close to our heart. So we should not leave this kind of topic. So by the way, the special session is arranged for me personally. Uh, just why I am taking like that because I am very much excited to share these kind of information. So coming to the point, today we are going to discuss about the topic administration of ancient Tamil kings. So I just going to talk about 4 to 5 powerful kings who ruled, and I'm going to deliver something about what are the remarkable things they achieved in their career or in their history. Because we are living in 2023, but these things, what we are all going to discuss right now, it happened 2000 years before. So still, people in our location, in my location, in our country or in my state, whatever it is. So still, we people are discussing in day-to-day activity. So that kind of impact they created because of their administration or something like that. So how much remarkable it was, right? So yes, we are getting into the session. First of all, I would like to introduce a great legendary king to you people. It's nothing but Karigala Cholan. Actually, we are going to discuss especially about one particular dynasty, that is nothing but Chola dynasty. Chola dynasty is one of the most powerful dynasty in the world before 1000 and 2000 years ago. Why? Because lot of dynasties are there, a lot of different geographical sections are there, different kind of peoples are there, but some kind of administration skills evolved only in some particular places, and from there it is spreaded all over the region. So in this session, at the end of the session, you people came to know what are the things they invented, what are the things we followed today itself from their administration. The first and foremost king I want to discuss you about is nothing but Karigala Cholan. Actually, today we are living in 2023. The date of Karigala Cholan is 2000 years before. 2000 years before, he ruled the particular area called Tamil Nadu in southern part of India. So he was the king at the time. What he did, still people are talking about him today also. Still they are talking. Still they are exciting about, not only from people of Tamil Nadu or people of India. Some international researchers, some international scholars came to know about this particular person, Karigala Cholan, and they are clueless about this particular man wondering construction, how it was made. This was $1 million question. He made one thing that is nothing but a dam. Actually, in Tamil Nadu region, one river is very famous, one river. That river is named as Kaveri River. Okay. So that is the most important river that is flowing in Tamil Nadu, and it is the main source of agriculture. That particular river is the main source of agriculture, and the backbone of Tamil Nadu occupation is nothing but agriculture. Right. So I hope now you understand the situation. Now you understand the importance of that particular river, Kaveri. But the thing is, Kaveri is flowing in one particular direction from other state to our state. Okay. So this is the condition. This is the thing happening, right? So what he did, this particular king, Karigala Cholan, what he did, he wanted to construct a dam. Okay, dam construction. We are all living in engineering society, technological society. We are all witnessing the rapid development of engineering in day-to-day life activity. But 2000 years before, this man made what is engineering. He thought how the engineering should be, how the quality engineering should be. So this is the tremendous achievement of a particular king, Karigala Chola. So I'm going to visualize something. Yes, this is the aerial view of that particular dam, Kallanai Dam, right? The age of this dam is 2000 years. If you believe it or not, the age of this particular dam is 2000 years, and it is located in mid region of Tamil Nadu, that is near to Tiruchirappalli district. Okay, so it's actually called as Kallanai. Kal Anai. Anai means dam. So Kal means stone, something like that. So the dam which is made up of stone. This is the concept of this particular dam. And if you see the aerial structure of this dam, without any technology, without much advancement in engineering, they made this particular dam even before 2000 years ago. This is the only thing which we are all wondering about. Why? Because this particular dam experienced a lot of flood, especially this from this river Kaveri. Lot of flood it experienced, lot of minor earthquakes it witnessed, but still it stands strong, stronger and strongest. Most of the researchers from even from Indian country or from other countries, other nations, still they are finding how it was made, because 2000 years is not at all a simple term. So 2000 years a particular construction is withstanding means just understand the impact of the technology they are made. Okay, so this is the thing I want to share with you. And if you look at the aerial structure of this dam is actually flowing in one particular direction, right? So what he made, what he changed the structure of the river is, he just took the portion of 3 terminals. Okay, so for example, if a dam means that is 1 to 1. So you are cutting the flow of water in one particular place and you are getting benefit from other side. This is the concept of dam. But this king, this Karigala Cholan, what he made, he just observed the structure of the river and he just observed the importance of agriculture in the state, and he just understood the concept of dam. With the help of this dam, this particular state, entire state is going to get benefited. Because if this particular structure was not made, this is a structure he created. This dam actually comes in single direction and it spreads through its 5 different channels. So because of this particular structure, this is the aerial view actually. Because of this particular structure, nearly 7 to 8 districts, I am not telling about village or something like that, nearly 7 to 8 districts of Tamil Nadu is getting benefited because of this water. So without this particular dam, agriculture is not at all possible in that particular 7 to 8 districts. And Tanjavur is one of the famous places in world history. Actually, Tanjavur acted as a capital of Chola dynasty, and it is a granular place of India, South India or India, whatever it is, because the major portion of agriculture is carried out in Tanjavur. So for Tanjavur, it's also the river is going via through this dam. So this makes the difference between the other dam and this particular Kalnai dam. So just all the researchers, again and again, I am saying, not only researchers from Indian country or Tamil Nadu people, researchers from all over the world, they came and they want to know about the structure of the dam, how it was made before 2000 years. That is the most important thing, because before 2000 years, you can't even imagine the concept of engineering and technology, right? So how it was made and what is the reason behind this reliability, how it was made, how it was that much reliable even after so much of floods and a lot of minor earthquakes. This is $1 million question. Still people are coming to know about because of this curiosity. So this dam is one of the biggest milestone in Chola dynasty, and it still stands stronger today, and it will stand for another 1,000 years. So this is one of the engineering marvel of Chola dynasty actually. So this is nothing but a Kalnai dam, and the reason behind this dam is Karigala Chola. And coming to the point, next king we are going to discuss. As I already said, we are going to discuss about very small number of, okay, just 4 to 5 kings we are going to discuss, and we are going to discuss about their remarkable achievements what they made. This particular king, Vijayalaya Cholan, he actually rewritten the history concept, especially in place of India. Why? Because lot of battles happened in history. Even though we are aware about First World War, Second World War, a lot of battles in each and every parts of country still happening. Many happened already, right? But the thing is, one of the most important battle happened in history is Battle of Tirupurambiyam. Why this battle was that much important is, during this battle, Chola dynasty is not that much big, not that much powerful. They are very small amount of people, and they are their force is very small when compared with the nearby neighborhood kings, right? But this particular man, his vision is whether it is not at all possible to rule the world in his period, he knows very well. But his vision, after some decades, after some period, this Chola dynasty should emerge as a greatest dynasty in history. For that, he put some seeds in through this battle, because this battle was actually between some 2 other kings from 2 different dynasties, Pallavas and Pandyas, whereas Cholas are not that much greater to compete with them. But this particular man, Vijayalaya Cholan, he paved the way, he paved the route for the Cholan dynasty emerging. The Chola dynasty is emerged into the greatest dynasty in the world. Why? Because at the time, he lost his legs during this war, right? But he didn't lose his hope. So he had some different ideas and different strategies during this war. And because of his strategy and because of his some ideas and some out of box thinking, Cholas who was about to defeat, they made a heavy comeback, and they fought, and they destroyed everything, every opponent, and they won the war. This is the most important turning point in Chola dynasty or Chola history or Indian history, whatever it is. This particular battle of Tirupurambiyam, even today we are having the evidences of this particular war. This happened before 1,000 years and 1,200 years back, but still this place was there, and this place is having evidences, and people are witnessing that also. So that much important war this happened in history. So the reason behind this particular war is Vijayalaya Chola, right? Next, the most important sequel is Uttama Cholan or Kandaradittar. Actually, Kandaradittar and Uttama Chola. Okay, they are actually father and son. Kandaraditya, why? Because this particular Kandaraditya is famous in histories. He is having lot of importance and he is having lot of desire in how to say some gods. Okay, so this is the thing. He never want to rule. He just want peace. He just want to serve the god. That's it. So as a king, each and everyone is having some own idea or who are having some own strategies to control and to put some war to conquer something, right? But this particular person, Kandaraditya, is totally, his mindset is different. He just want peace. He just want to serve the god. That's it. So for that, he just give away his throne to another person, his brother, right? So his son, Uttama Cholan, actually his name is known as Uttama Cholan. Why? Because actually he is the eligible person for the Chola dynasty in the most important period. The most peaking period of Chola dynasty is nothing but 985 AD to 1015 AD, because that is the time of Rajaraja Cholan. After that, Rajendra Cholan will come. These two kings created a separate name in world history. I will come to the point, right? But the Rajaraja Cholan, apart from Rajaraja Cholan, this particular Uttama Cholan is having all the rights to become a king. But after analyzing the situation, he is also interested in serving God. Okay, so after analyzing the situation, after analyzing the strength of Rajaraja Cholan and the lot of excellence of Rajaraja Cholan, he just sacrificed his own kingdom to Rajaraja Cholan. That's why his name is Uttama Cholan. Uttama in sense similar to the meaning of sacrifice or something like that, right? So this is the reason behind this particular Kandaraditya and Uttama Cholan. These kings like Vijayalaya Cholan or Uttama Cholan or Kandaraditya, they are just paving the way for the Chola dynasty, golden Chola dynasty, right? Yes, this particular person, Parantaka Chola. Actually, this is one of the interesting thing. If anybody have a chance to visit India or Tamil Nadu or something like that, don't miss this particular place that is called Veeranam Lake. If you search in Google as Veeranam Lake, it will show. What is the point or what is the impact or what is the beauty behind this dam? Actually, this is a lake. Actually, this is a lake. The distance of this lake is nothing but 22 kilometers length. Just imagine the distance of this lake is 22 kilometers length and 11 to 12 kilometers width. Just imagine. It's similar to ocean. It's looking like an ocean. If you go and witness this particular lake, it actually looks like an ocean because 22 kilometer length and 11 to 12 kilometers width, right? But this is the most beautiful thing is this particular lake is not naturally made. This is a man-made lake because of this particular king Parantaka Chola. Actually, Cholas are getting stronger and stronger after the particular kings. Okay, this Parantaka Cholan is having some troop, right? So they are having some troop, military troop. So they are awaiting for war actually. So he led the troop to some other place, but having acknowledged that but their king, opposition party, they are very much ready. The Cholas are very much ready and eager to have that war. So they are hesitating. The opposition party is having some hesitation to participate in the war because they know if this is the situation, they are going to make a war. Definitely, Cholas will win. This is the situation is happening on the day, right? So having that in mind, the opposition party is hesitating and they are not ready for war. They are not coming for war. But what happens? This particular Parantaka Cholan made all the men, all the military troops to travel long way to attend the particular war. But they are waiting, they keep on waiting, but the opposition is not ready for war. So immediately what he ordered, so in order to don't waste the time, right? So don't waste the manpower or something like that. He ordered all his own troop members, soldiers, okay, to make this particular lake. Just imagine, only with the help of manpower, This 22-kilometer length and 11-kilometer width lake was developed. And now it was shrunk. Actually, this lake was before 1,000 years before they made. Now it was shrunk to 11 kilometers length and 5 to 6 kilometers width. Even though it was looking like an ocean, but what about the previous thing? That is an original form. Just imagine. So this particular lake actually is situated around more than 150 to 200 kilometers from Chennai city. I hope you are aware about the Chennai city. So this particular lake is giving water to Chennai city. If you believe it or not, this is the miracle thing which happened because of this particular thing, Parantaka Cholan. He created one lake which is man-made by his soldiers. Actually, the purpose was not for a lake. Actually, they came for war. But due to the opposition hesitation, they just started to form the lake. But after 1,000 years, this lake is serving the city called Chennai for drinking water. It's actually the distance between this lake and Chennai is more than 200, 150 to 200 kilometers. But now we are using some technology through pipe and something, and we are getting water from this particular Viranam lake. So these kind of things, just look at their vision. How actually how they don't want to they don't want to spoil the manpower. Actually, this is the reason. Actually, we are still talking about this particular kings, Parantaka Cholan or Kallanai Karigala Cholan, whatever it is, right? Next, Aditya Karigalan. Actually, he is not a official king. He is a brother of the great king Rajaraja Cholan. Actually, history have some separate place for Rajaraja Cholan, right? And his son Rajendra Cholan. He is a brother of Rajaraja Cholan. Actually, he is the eligible person for that particular kingdom, right? Chola kingdom at the time. That means 985 to 1015 at the time. Okay. But what happened? This particular person is very aggressive. He is the most aggressive person in Chola dynasty because the mindset of Chola dynasties or the mindset of Chola people is do not hurt others. This is the first point. Not to hurt others. If they capture or conquer some country, they should not disturb the livelihood of people. This is their second point. And third point, they won't start the war. They won't start the war initially. If any war came to them, they will tackle. That's it. This is the point, and this is the attitude, and this is the strategy for Cholas. But this person, he is having some different mindset, different attitude, and he is talking and he is telling that if he is given a chance from the Himalayas to from Kanyakumari, that means the entire India should have this his kingdom, Cholar kingdom. But unfortunately, he was killed by some people, was murdered. So he was not in a position to rule that particular dynasty, right? Yes. Coming to the most important section of this session, the great Rajaraja Cholan. So Rajaraja Cholan, one of the most powerful king and one of the most important king, history should not ignore him. That kind of administration he given to the people of Cholas before 1,000 years. He made everything before 1,000 years. People are still talking about him even today. In 2023, we are people from our location are talking about this particular person, Rajaraja Cholan. So see, what makes this particular person so much special in the history of South India or Tamil Nadu, whatever it is. The particular person, this Rajaraja Cholan, invented many things. His water management is one of the best practices followed in this period. So a lot of universities admired about his water management and they made a study based on his methodology. And in the screen, you look at a temple that is called as Brahadishwara temple at Tanjore. This temple has a architecture milestone they are having because this temple was constructed before 1,000 years. And the top of the temple, you might see one stone, one circular stone or something like that, right? That stone is a single piece. It is not cut pieces, or it's not ready-made or made or something like that. It is a single stone, and it is weighted around more than 1 ton. 1 ton. Just imagine, at the time, no machineries, no technology, no engineering advancement. How the particular stone was taken to that more than 200 feet. Actually, that particular building, the feet of the building is nearly more than 200 feet. How that particular stone, more than 1 ton, is set in the particular region? This is the $1 billion question for all the researchers. Actually, this particular person, Rajarachal, actually, he is having lot of vision and mission, right? So he's not like normal kings. He's something apart from, he's having some out of box thinking, he's having some own excellence in comparing with other kings. So he decided to establish some architectural monuments in his own land, but there is no raw materials, no resources. So with the help of prisoners, this is the most important term, with the help of prisoners from other countries, other neighbor, okay, with the help of prisoners and their own country people, he made everything as a human labor process. And they used animal also, elephant. Elephant played a huge role in this construction of the temple. And everything was made. Finally, that particular stone, single stone, they are unable to make it to the top. So lot of discussions, lot of confusions, because without that, the temple construction is not get completed. So 1 ton, the weight is 1 ton, and the height is nearly more than 200 feet. How it is possible? So what they made a technology, right? So from that place, from the top of the temple, from the top of the building, they made a slope. They made a ramp, actually. They made a ramp for 7 kilometers. 7 kilometers. And from the help of elephant and other persons, they just roll down the particular and the single stone, and they engraved on the top. So that particular place is called Salaram. Salaram means ramp. Still, that places exist. So the distance between this particular temple and Salaram is around more than 5 kilometers. So from that place, they are making a ramp, and they are traveling this particular stone to this top of the temple and engraved it. So this is one of the most important milestone in his career, because it is impossible, actually. It is not at all possible, but he made it through his vision or desire, something like that, whatever it is. Water management, construction, these are the own things. Another thing, he always want to give importance to his military men, military soldiers. So for that, because at the time, lot of war will come, a lot of people will lose their lives. Okay, no guarantee about the lives. Persons who are all involved in the military or battle troops, no guarantee at all. So for them, he made one new concept that is called, what we are calling actually today is Provident Fund. This particular Provident Fund scheme was first introduced in our locality by Rajaraja Cholan, even 1000 years before. So this Provident Fund, what he actually did, so he just cut down the salary, what he is giving to his own military men. And if anything happens for that person in the particular war or battle, something like that, he just uses amount to their family. This is a system he introduced even 1000 years before. That is named as Provident Fund, actually. And another most important thing, banking. So banking, he used to emerge a concept called, he used to invent a concept called banking, and he used to have banks, and he used to put 0.5% interest for the public people, for the benefit of public people. He used to have the bank system, and he also giving 0.5% interest for that banking system. So just think about his vision and mission. And hospital in the sense, his sister, actually named as Kundavai, she's a mastermind of Chola dynasty at the time. Kundavai is having some ideology about this kind of hospitality and something like that, right? So with the help of her brother, he's actually a king. So they just made a lot of hospitals. Actually, there is instead of hospitals, they refer the name as primary health centers. So lot of primary health centers more frequently they produced. That is the most important thing they made. And election system. So election system, he introduced one system called Kudavole system in order to select some person for some posting. So in now currently nowadays India is the most important and most powerful democratic country in the world. We are using election system and many more countries are using election system. But the election system in our country was first introduced by Rajaraja Cholan, great Raja Cholan. That election system actually is called as Kudavole system. He is having some pot, and in that pot having some palm leaf tree, palm leaf. Okay, we need to write the name of that particular person, and they are selecting some. This kind of election system they followed. Roads, then water management. Water management in the sense, Kaveri is the only river which gives water to the entire Chola dynasty or Tamil people, whatever it is, right? What he made actually, he just separated the river into many sub-rivers into channels, some channels into pond into this kind of things. So just he arranged everything. He made some hierarchy about this water consumption, and he followed a particular water management system, which was still admired by a lot of university people today. So this is the mastermind of Rajaraja Cholan action. And the most important thing, the respect, even though it's a king. For example, one incident I want to share with you people. In Sri Lanka, currently that place is located in Sri Lanka. He went to Sri Lanka as a battlefield leader. Okay, he's not a king at the time. But what happened? Sri Lankans worshipped Buddhists, okay, Buddha, right? So this particular Rajaraja Cholan is very much admired about, very much fond about Lord Shiva, other god. Okay, so he invaded Sri Lanka, and the Sri Lanka literally lost to this particular person. And what he ordered, people from our side, people from our country who are all involved in this particular war, if any damage happens to Buddhist temple or Buddha statue, whatever it is, you should reconstruct them. This is the order he put. So admired by his thoughts, Sri Lankans itself came to him and said, kindly lead us, kindly take the government and kindly lead us. But he rejected that because of some reasons, some personal reasons, he rejected that. So lot of vision, and most importantly, his brother Aditya Karigalan is having some different opinion in his mind. Whereas this particular person, Raja is having some different person in mind. Whereas Aditya Karigalan is having most of aggression. He want to cover, he want to conquer everything. But this particular person wants to trade, wants to travel more countries, and wants to have some, wants to establish some trade. So this is the administrational point of Rajaraja Cholan action, right? So these are the things we should learn. Actually, this particular temple constructed before 1,000 years, still people are wondering about the construction, wondering about their architecture, how it was made. So no idea about, no clue about how it was made, where the stones are coming from, so how this particular stone is taken to the top. So lot of things are still miracle about this temple. Then next important concept is important king, Rajendra Cholan. Okay, so he is the son of Rajaraja Cholan, and we are coming to the finishing part of this session. This Rajendra Cholan is the most powerful king. Actually, if you are telling the Chola dynasty, if you're talking about Chola dynasty, two kings come to our mind. One is Rajaraja Cholan, another one is Rajendra Cholan, father and son. This Rajendra Cholan is more powerful when comparing with their father. Actually, in Chinese literature, they made one statement that in world there is a army. Okay, there is an army. There was an army. If that army came to conquer some area or something, it looks like an earthquake. It looks like an earthquake. Why? Because more than 500 to 1,000 elephants are attached in the troop. They use elephants. And the most important thing, they not only conquer within the territory, they use it to travel across the sea. Still, they are wondering about how they transport the elephant from one country to another country via water. So this is the most important thing we need to study about, because even today we are having a lot of technology, a lot of advancement in engineering. We are struggling a lot to transport something or distributing something. But without any advancement in technology and transport, this particular person invaded most of the countries apart from sea and ocean. And he just transported more than 500,000 elephants to one country, another country. And that particular statement was written in Chinese literature that if their troops came into the country, it looks like an earthquake. That kind of effect, that kind of impact this particular person will give, right? So I just want to show the territory of Rajendra Cholan, the empire of Rajendra Cholan. Just look at this. So these are the places which they conquered under his empire, under his region, Rajendra Cholan. So one of the most powerful king. But I don't know why history ignores Rajendra Cholan as the most important king. We often have that question in our mind, because lot of kings are praised, lot of kings are studied, okay. But comparatively, because we made research, we made a lot of studies, comparatively, no one can match these two kings. Because just see this map, okay. They cross the ocean itself, right? They conquer a lot of countries. Still, if you believe it or not, still Tamil Nadu is celebrating New Year on some particular day. Okay. On the same day, similar day, most of the areas which was shown in the map, they are all actually some different countries. Most of the countries actually from Myanmar, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia. So Sumatra, they go beyond like that, right? Most of the Singapore, Malaysia, most of the countries are celebrating the New Year on same day because of this particular person. So the route he traveled, this is the route, and he conquered. So this is the beauty of this Rajendra Cholan. Actually, he also built one same temple similar to this one. Yes, this temple. This temple is actually known as Gangai Konda Cholapuram, and this temple is accredited by UNESCO as a heritage center. Right? The structure of this temple and this temple is similar. So he just want to make a replication of his father's architecture. But one thing, he admired us by just one thing. The same temple is replicated here, but the height of the temple is less when compared to his father temple. So it denotes the respect what he is given to his father. So he is something beyond his excellence. Yes, right? So I hope this particular session will give some insights about the administration of ancient Tamil kings. I thank all the persons who are responsible for this session and who are arranging this session. And I'm very much happy to share about my own kings to you people. And if you talk about some persons apart from kings, lot of persons in history to talk about. So if I getting any other chance or something like that, definitely we will discuss. And a lot of studies and a lot of researches are going on. And recently, if you believe it or not, you just search in the internet. 15,000 years ago, a city was found. Just imagine, 15,000 years ago, a city was found, and the city is called Pumbugar. That Pumbugar is actually in Chola dynasty, and Pumbugar is actually capital of Chola dynasty. So 15,000 years ago, researchers and archaeologists found Pumbugar is the first city in the world. So research is going on. If everything happens smoothly and positively, definitely lot of things will reveal up. Lot of things came to picture, and some history should be changed. This is the point I want to conclude, and I thank each and everyone for this exclusive session. And I thank all the audiences, all the lovely participants who are very much eager to attend this kind of topic, which is ancient Tamil king, because we should not forget the history and we should take the history to the next generation. So because of our interest only, it can happen. I thank all the persons from IAU and IAU team for this particular session. Thank you. Thank you so much.